What's up, guys? Doing another patch overview for December 4th on the Mighty Quest for Epic Loot. I'm going to go through this real quick. There's quite a bit to it, but not a whole lot that's like super game changing, I don't think. So the Archer's free this week, same general thing as always. So improvements. Item cards and their highlights in the Cornelius Emporium have been polished. Quantities in the castle inventory should be easier to read. Mouse pointer should be more precise when targeting creatures. I'm not sure if that's defense or attacking. I'm guessing it's defense. Item/creature class is now highlighted via the colored corner banner for clarity. Forge, you will now be notified when one of your equipped items is meeting all the requirements to be upgraded, and if you have the materials to upgrade it. This notification is displayed on the Forge building shortcut on the item icon in the Forge. The blacksmith will not mark equipped items that are your current hero level, however you can still choose to upgrade them if you wish. So you can pretty much screw yourself out of using an item for a little while if you upgrade something. But that doesn't really apply to important items like named items and stuff, so I still don't really care about that. New add/remove icons when adding items to the Forge. It's basically just Forge upgrades overall. I'm not too big on any of these because, like I said, named items are really what you're going to be going for in this game. If you find them and you can't upgrade them, I mean, you're still probably going to use them even at level 30 because they're going to be better than whatever you're going to find as just normal everyday items. So some upgrades to the clan. So we have the battle log. I think this is actually probably one of the better changes that has came to Mighty Quest. Unfortunately, I'm like kind of apprehensive about joining a clan because I'd like it to have almost unlimited clan sizes just so I could just let everybody in. I don't really, have specific people that I'd like in a clan right now. We'll see what they continue to do with it. Like at some point if they make the game competitive enough, I might try to recruit a couple level 30s and see what happens, but at this point it's more of just for fun. But the battle log is definitely a step in the right direction for like a competitive type edge with maybe some clan wars or something coming in the future. So the battle log tab is now available for clans. All members can now have access to a shared battle log, which shows all wins and losses for your clan. You can even watch replays of clan attacks and attacks on your clan. The retention is 15 days with a rolling maximum of 100 attacks. So it's pretty cool when you have an active clan. You can kind of watch other people attack. You can watch people attack your clan and see how their defenses match up against other people. It's actually kind of a cool little feature that they've been adding. And it'll be interesting if you have, I think the max is 30 people right now. So if you have 30 people, you can all watch their different defenses as they're going through and seeing how they're doing winning and losing against different people, and maybe take some of that into your own design. So I think it's pretty interesting. Clan other improvements. A clan notification will be displayed when a fellow clan member requests a clan castle validation. Confirmation box will be displayed when removing a player from your clan. Confirmation box will be displayed when leaving a clan. Confirmation box will be displayed when leaving a clan to join another clan. If you are already a member of a clan, the Members tab will be opened by default while inspecting other clans. A clan leader now has the option to pass leadership on to another member. The number of crowns for clan members has been moved to the first column. Castles. Almost all the castle miniatures have been revamped and polished in the attack selection screen and the home page. Dragonificus, Clubbage, and Stabbington now have new castle interior visuals to discover. So that's basically the ones where you would go and attack their castles in the attack screen, the boss castles basically. Loading screen has finally been reset back to the standard open beta screen. I hated that turbo attack. I thought it looked so terrible. Alright, so balancing. This is generally the more important stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not going to say unfortunately until I test it, but they did go ahead and balance a boss. Unfortunately, it was the probably weakest boss in the game, and one of the more uninteresting ones in my opinion. So for this pack, we decided to revamp Marleybone. It's a 2-phase fight. Phase 2 triggers when Marleybone is below 50% of total HP. New creature spawns. The first part of him spawns Jimbos and Zeeks. I would say that that's pretty effective. The only problem is Marleybone's footprint is so big that you can't really lock somebody down inside of the boss room. Like, they're going to have a big area that they can maneuver around, so Jimbos aren't going to be that effective. Zeeks will be decent. And then the second part, he spawns healing puppeteers, captains, and elites. A small chance of elite chicken. There's a new silence ability. I haven't really taken a look at this at all, but I will be taking a look at the new creature, which is a boss, which is basically Baron Snarlybone. It's just an elite version of Marleybone. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at him at the end of this video. Quickly skim through here to see if there's anything important, but I don't think that there's anything that's going to change the game in any crazy amount. So I think we're just going to jump into game here. Let's get this out of the way. So you can see the new boss here. This is the crafted version of the most wanted boss. I'm going to take a look at him. He seems to spawn Rambonbons, I don't even know, and Skeletor. I know that's the Rambone guys, but yeah, we'll see how this works. I have it connected right here, so I can just run up to it and see. I haven't actually tested this guy. Normally I test them beforehand, but I just sort of jumped into this video before testing it. So let's go ahead and see what this guy does. Alright, so he's aggroed. So you can see the silence. It basically throws down a circle before he's about to silence. He does spawn 3 of these guys, which is actually pretty good. I wonder how long it takes him to spawn another one. The silence isn't terrible. I wish it was a little bit quicker, though. You're able to see where he's going to silence for quite a while. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I think dampers are just overall better. Alright, so far he's only spawned Rambones. He's below 50% health, but it's taking him a really long time to spawn anything. He needs to just be faster overall, I think. Alright, so the Dr. Skull version of a healer. Spawned 2 of them so far. They're not doing a great job at keeping him topped off, though. Just because they're not very good units in their current state. But if these guys ever get a buff, you'll have to keep that in mind for this guy, because he might end up being pretty good at that point. So what I'm wondering is if he gets healed up enough to where he's over 50%, will he go back to phase 1, or if he's pretty much stuck in this phase at this point now. Another thing that you have to keep in mind is the attack ticket system. I'm guessing that if you have creatures alongside this guy, if you have like a max boss room, then the creatures that he spawns aren't actually going to attack, so he's pretty much going to do absolutely nothing unless he's by himself. So you have to keep that in mind as well. Obviously you can have traps to help support him, but that's about all that you're going to have. I'm guessing spike traps up the sides is going to be the most effective thing. Limit the area of play, and hope that your Rambone spawns can keep. So he does actually go back to spawning these guys. That's interesting. But yeah, you'll notice that a couple of these guys aren't actually attacking me, and the guys in the back aren't actually doing anything because there's too many creatures in the attack ticket system right now. So this whole boss that they created really needs to have the attack ticket system removed for him to be effective. He's weak overall anyway, I think, still. Obviously he's a little bit better than he used to be, and I think the elite version is definitely one to pick up, because he might get better if there are any major changes to Mighty Quest in the future. Mainly the attack ticket system. So maybe if you get close to the person, so if you're like a knight, he'll spawn these guys, and if you're farther away, maybe he spawns Rambones then. So he spawns Skelethors when you're close. That would make a little bit more sense, I suppose. That's actually not terrible, because I think knights have at least a little bit of trouble with these guys. Maybe I'm wrong. I know archers and mages don't have any trouble with them because they take so long to wind up. But the stun has got to be at least a little bit annoying for knights and runaways. Either way, I think he takes a little bit too long to actually do anything. If you notice, like, if I'm actually trying to kill him, he'll go down really quickly. Like, I was taking a while there, but if we restart the castle right now, and I try to kill him as quickly as possible, I'm guessing he's not even going to do hardly any damage to me whatsoever. Whereas if I had a Spider plus Stairmaster, Elite Stairmaster combo, the one on lasers, I wouldn't be able to just stand there and take that damage for this entire time when I was talking to you. I would have had to kill him before then or end up using up all of my potions. So he's a little bit too slow with his abilities. And basically all I have to do is just constantly do this, and every time I get some mana, throw down another volley and just kite things through it. And I'm guessing he'll die before I really take any damage whatsoever. So as you can see right here, I took negligible damage, 300, and regen is still a thing, so I could have just stood there and completely healed back up. So I don't really think this boss is worthwhile to use right now. There's a couple things that need to change. He needs to be faster about going through his different things, so he goes like silence, and then he does his AoE attack, and then he summons, and I think that's all he does. So he needs to go through those a lot quicker. Right now it's taking too long in between. And then the attack ticket system really screws him over because you can't have anything to support him in the boss room, because as soon as he summons units, something isn't going to be attacking, so it's not going to be efficient. So he's okay, but I think he's going to need some changes before he becomes relevant, if he does at all. So that is pretty much it. Unfortunately, I still keep hoping for something in terms of like defense to kind of reignite my like passion to play this game, because I don't really like the new attack system all that much, and unless they come out with a new creature or do some sort of a balance change where I feel like I can do something new, I don't really have a lot inspiring me to make a new defense at this point. So yeah, I could do viewer castles, yeah, I could just try to throw together a defense, but I really want to do something that I'm enjoying. So that's why I haven't really been playing all that much Mighty Quest. I'm continuing to follow it to see if there's anything that comes out that kind of ignites that spark and makes me want to play. But for now, I'm going to be mostly doing this War of Mine and Evolve, at least until next patch, and then we'll do another Mighty Quest. We'll see where the game is at, and see if I want to go ahead and throw a few more videos together. As of right now, I have enough to do with the other games I'm playing. And then Evolve releases in like 2 months, so I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of that on my channel after that releases. I don't know if I'll completely stop doing Mighty Quest or other games in general, or if I'll do a little bit of both, but I'll definitely be doing a lot of Evolve, because I was really enjoying that game. So that's kind of what's going to be going on for the next week. Probably not any Mighty Quest videos until the next patch. I might, like, you know, if I get the urge to build a defense, you know, I might throw one together, but I'm not promising anything. I just don't have any ideas really of what to do at this point. So we'll check back next week to see where the game's at. But that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.